for Birgit Peter. They're ready for a start, so it's back to Neville Oliver.
The World Championship to find out who the fastest single sculler is. Should be a terrific event. Maria Brandon from Sweden, Birgit Peter from East Germany, Silke Laumann from Canada, Elisabetta Lipa from Romania is the defending world champion, Titi Jordache from Germany West, and Harriet van Etiko from Holland. Elisabetta Lipa going into this race as the favourite, although there are quite a few people on the course here that think Silke Laumann in the following conditions from Canada will do well. And I suppose Titi Jordache, who went from Romania to Germany West a few years ago, has got a bit to prove against two Romanian world champions.
Holland.
So Elisabetta Lipa goes. And it should be a close event, this, between these crews coming down the course. Lipa looking to defend her world championship. And I suppose Titi Jordache would love to beat her, going from Romania to Germany West a couple of years ago. Silke Laumann will watch her with great interest. But Elisabetta Lipa away very, very well, Steve. That's a great start by her. And what a terrific thing it is in a single scull if you can get out that quickly and get a half, three-quarters of a length.
Yeah, particularly in a tail breeze, because it's extremely hard to peck back distance in a tail breeze because the boats are all made to move so much faster.
So into the opening 500 metres of the event, and Elisabetta Lipa trying to make it two in a row. This championship has gone round a little bit. Germany East winning it at the 1988 Seoul Olympic Games, but look at that, what a brilliant start. Just going down the field again, Maria Brandon from Sweden in lane number 1, Birgit Peter from East Germany in lane 2, Silke Laumann of Canada, then the world champion Elisabetta Lipa, then Titi Jordache from Germany West, and then Harriet van Etiko. But Elisabetta Lipa rating 34 strokes to the minute. Marvellous boat movement. What a great technician she is in this boat.
She's flying away from the field. If they don't go with her here now, she's just going to have an unstoppable lead.
I'm sure Silke Laumann knows what she's got to do, but I just wonder whether she's got the strength. She's certainly got the technique. She, again, is a very good technician indeed, but Elisabetta Lipa went out like a rocket out of the boat bays and out of the start bays and has taken a length and a bit. Now, Silke Laumann is starting to come through. It was generally thought, I think, that she would be ideally suited to these tail breezes. And you might just discuss that with me for a second as they come down. That's Elisabetta Lipa there. Why would we be saying that one sculler is more suited to tail breezes than the other?
Well, single scullers particularly seem to develop their own techniques, and some have quicker hands around the back, some are brighter at the front, and just body weight and the way that you like to row the boat. Some are comfortable in a slight head, some are comfortable in a slight tail. It's just preference.
So, Elisabetta Lipa leading this race out from Silke Laumann. Then Birgit Peter from Germany East in third position, followed by Titi Jordache from Germany West. And then in station 1, it's a good race between Maria Brandon and Harriet van Etiko from Holland in 6th for the 5th position. Elisabetta Lipa looks so unhurried and so calm, rating 31 strokes to the minute now. Conditions lightning fast here. And although Silke Laumann is now coming back. Now, if I were a single sculler and somebody dashed away from me to lead by a length and a half, I'd be thinking, oh, well, Silver's my go. But obviously, Silke Laumann doesn't think that. There was a lot of discussion about how the tail breeze might suit her. She's rating just a point higher than Elisabetta Lipa. And Lipa went out very quickly. And now maybe that technique doesn't look nearly as good. The arm's starting to bend a little bit. What's your assessment?
She's really struggling there. She's still overrating Silken there, and Silken is just coming right through.
Silke Laumann looks very good indeed now. We thought that both of them were excellent technicians. I'm just wondering whether Elisabetta Lipa hasn't gone out too quickly. And Silke Laumann's gone up to her now. And Silke Laumann goes past her. Now, this is great drama. The defending world champion is in a heap of trouble. And there you can see that the catch isn't nearly as bright.
No, she'll be demoralised now. She won't be able to come back through Silken, I don't believe. And Silken will really get her back up. She's going to go away with it here, I believe.
Oh, that's been a fantastic effort from Silke Laumann. Firstly, not to be put off with the way Elisabetta Lipa led her. And she's got a length at the 1,000. And now we see the possibility of Elisabetta Lipa not getting into second place either, because Titi Jordache from Germany West is starting to make a move. And so is Birgit Peter from Germany East. Silke Laumann looks very good indeed, very strong, and look at the trouble that Elisabetta Lipa finds herself in. And we were having a look at the technique of Silken Laumann earlier on, and she looks to be moving that boat so well. Birgit Peter coming up now. She might have just about taken over second place, and the current world champion has just blown up. Well, that is the great drama. She went out like a rocket out of the blocks, and she's gone from first to fourth in about 500 metres. Silken Laumann from Canada is the leader. Birgit Peter from Germany East takes over second place now. Titi Jordache from Germany West is in third place, and Elisabetta Lieper, well, the tactics, I mean, it looked solid enough. She roared out of the blocks, established more than a length lead, but Silken Laumann has rowed beautifully, never flustered by that. She's rowed to her race plan and looks to be rowing extremely well, or sculling extremely well. And the battle could well be for the minor medals, and it's between the Germanys that have now been unified politically, still not quite at rowing. This will be the last World Championship in which they compete individually, and Birgit Peter from the old GDR and Titi Jordache from the old FGR battling it out for the medals, but Silken Laumann in gold medal position, and the 1989 World Champion Elisabetta Lieper now back in fourth place. So we're seeing a sensation in the making here, with Silken Laumann leading easily now. She's out by about 2 lengths, and a very good battle between Titi Jordache and Birgit Peter. And when the Germanys unify next year, I wonder at the Worlds who will be representing Germany.
Well, that's right. There's talk amongst the ranks that perhaps they'll become the strongest rowing nation, but then again, I've heard that they may tear themselves apart.
Birgit Peter in second place. Titi Jordache is third. Harriet van Ettico from Holland moving through very nicely indeed. And then Maria Brandon with Elisabetta Lieper back in sixth and last place. So a sensational sculling race this, with the world champion looking all over the gold medalist at 500. And at the 1,000-metre mark, she looked like the bronze medalist, and now she looks like finishing last. Silken Laumann is sculling this boat beautifully. That technique's still there. You maybe see the arm starting to flex a little bit more. She's getting tired. Birgit Peter from Germany East is starting to make a move at her. Now, she just taken the quick look over the shoulder at Silken Laumann, and Birgit Peter is starting to make a big move. That is a sensational performance.
She's coming right through. Silken's going to have to turn it on early here.
Half a length between them. Birgit Peter has picked up about 2 lengths. Silken Laumann might be the next one to crack under the pressure. Birgit Peter is up on 34 strokes to the minute and starting to row through Silken Laumann. Well, a third change, a third massive change could come over the race, as Birgit Peter from Germany East is now starting to get superb run out of a boat and races straight past Silken Laumann to take up the gold medal position. Half a length she's now got over Silken Laumann. Silken Laumann has gone too hard too quickly, and can she now hang on from Titi Jordache and take out the silver medal? Birgit Peter into the last few strokes of the race in lane number 2 should win this World Single Sculling Championship for women. She's got a length away now from Silken Laumann, and that is a magnificent performance. Now, I wouldn't have thought that possible. If we could have stopped the race at 1,000, you would not have thought that possible. Birgit Peter should win this World Championship. On the line, she's going to have about a length and a quarter, length and a half to spare. Brilliant row from the Germany East sculler, and Silken Laumann will go over in second place. Now, a great race here for third. Titi Jordache, I think, just in from Harriet van Ettico, and then coming over is Maria Brandon, and in last place, the sensation of this race will be that the world champion of 1989, Elisabetta Lieper, finishes 6th. The winner, Birgit Peter, a marvellous row. She paced herself superbly. And there's the world champion just coming to the line. She was the world champion until 10 minutes ago. Not anymore. A race of great changes with 3 different leaders down the course. And Birgit Peter is the new world champion in women's sculling.